Hello, friends. Come on in. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to let y'all come in and we're going to chat it up for just a momentito. No more than 15 minutes. Sorry, my kids are playing in the background. I'm going to let people come in for 2 more minutes. Somebody asked Tony Baker if he'll come to Bakersfield. He said, man, no disrespect, but I am in no hurry to come back to Bakersfield. Me neither. All right. Here's the thing I want to talk to y'all about. Might have been in my feelings a little, but then I saw it more. So here's what I'm going to ask you. During the bonus episode today, towards the end, I saw a comment that basically said, when does Angel get to talk? When I was going on and about creative stuff, which I only talk about on the bonus episodes with y'all, because with y'all, it's where we talk about stuff, the app, stuff I don't share with the general public. So then on the Patreon, I saw a comment that said, hey, is this getting like Seinfeld where it's just basically all about Kev? So then I said to myself, this is the audience. Let me find out what they think. Now, here's generally my rule of thumb. I will never, hardly ever go into creative stuff, dream, any of that stuff, unless we've talked about the topics for at least an hour. Okay, so I talked about it for an hour at least, and then I noticed a comment. Now, in your defense, it was only one comment, and then in the Patreon, I noticed another couple of comments, or at least just one. So I'm like, am I tripping, or are they right? So I always want to ask you guys, the majority of the audience. I don't know how long they've been in, actually. I just want to make sure you guys feel like you're getting your value and stuff like that, because I always enjoy talking about it. I feel like there's a lot of people in here, either they're creators or they're just curious. Also, Angel didn't know a lot of that stuff. So D. Scott, my boy, he said I'm tripping. Okay. Yeah, because I don't like to talk creative stuff with the general public, because they're not invested enough to get that side of me, which is fair. I mean, just like there's public Kev, which is like promote, perform. Yeah, I do talk more than Angel. I probably have let Angel talk more than anybody ever. If you've watched me a long time, or at least over the quarantine where I've really tried to focus on letting people talk, I probably let Angel talk more than anyone in the world. But my personality is to talk the most. But I do talk more in general. Yeah, Kiara, it's like sometimes pop culture just ain't it. Sometimes there's nothing to talk about. Like, honestly, if there wasn't for Trump's COVID thing, I was like, I don't know how we're going to talk about stuff today. But Trump, he made a way. No, you're absolutely right, Jessica. I don't allow her to finish her thoughts. Angel has actually helped me being a host, trying to be a better host. Sometimes my biggest mistake in entertaining is that, hold on, it's not bright enough in here for me. It's just driving me crazy. The sun is out, but it's going down. Going down for real. And I just hate it. Oh, Jesus. I hate feeling like I'm not well lit enough. Maybe this is a little better. No. The sun's just at a weird spot. Anyway, I do. Yeah, back to you, Angel. That's a good idea, Angelica. Yeah, Morgan, you're right. I'm a conversation dominator, even in conversations where the camera's not on. The problem with Angel is my friend, and a lot of times what I forget, especially with the bonus episodes, because y'all understand me a lot more than just the non-Patreon people, non-Stage Crew managers. I'd be just chopping it up with my friends, Angel, Josh, and you guys, and I'd be forgetting about the performance aspect of my show. So I'm trying to make sure that anytime I see something that I be tripping, I want to make sure that if it's an overall feeling of the audience, the majority of the group doesn't feel like that. No, Angel wasn't tripping. She says she finds her way in. And I can feel myself letting her talk, but I'd be like, oh yeah, this is great. Yeah, Nia, I'd be trying to go natural. Here's what I don't want to do with Patreon. Okay? I don't ever want to go, because already earlier in this year, I went away from the personal stuff in Patreon. Okay? What I don't want the Patreon to become, and I have the ability, I just don't want the Patreon to become a bonus performative version of Kev. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't want it to be, where it's like, man, we used to get to know Kev, stuff like that, hopes and dreams and all that type of stuff. And you guys are the paying customers. So at the end of the day, I'm going to go with what the majority of the group says. And that's why I let my proverbial hair down a little more on the bonus episodes and talk about stuff that I would never talk about publicly, especially now that I'm like less personal stuff, period, even within the Patreon. And I always feel like if you're a paying customer, you get a little bit more access to both content and the people. Yeah. All right, cool. And I just like to make sure, because I obviously, listen, this may not come across because I'm super confident, but I'm an artist. And I'm sensitive about my ish. And I want to make sure the majority, my homegirl just texted me on the side. You're tripping. Patreon is catered to have a more personal experience with Kev on Stage Studios, so the bonus episodes are a more appropriate place to share updates. As you, Melissa, KOS, continue to grow, you're going to have to continue ignoring stray opinions and focus on the majority. You cannot please everyone. My 2 cents. I agree. Thank you to my homegirl. I almost said her name, but I didn't want to put it out like that. Here's what I am realizing. So in my mind, I always thought the Patreon was more of the 95. But I'm also realizing within the 95, there's going to be stray opinions. And here's what I don't want to do. I don't want people to feel like just because you disagree with something, I'm going to jump on you. Like, obviously, I'm a comedian. I'm a performer. My mind sees bad comments before good comments. It's just the nature of the beast. Then when I see a bad comment, I wonder if I missed more comments like that. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. Congo Bees, family meetings aren't always trouble. It just usually means I want to talk to something about core people. So I realize with everything, and that's probably the biggest growth thing that I've had this year, I'm not going to be able to please everybody in every way, shape, or form. But I want to make sure that the majority of the group feels a way, right? I can't please everyone. I can't even please myself half the time, all the time. And AE, you didn't tell us how much an AE costs. It's at least $4,000 per episode to prep that show, and that's not the editing cost. And that's honestly, guys, for being completely honest, I'm glad I saved, because this app is far more expensive than I thought. I'm talking about far, far more. Far, far, far more. I'm talking about Jesus. Far more. And I'm talking about Brendan sent me that budget and I was like, I'm sorry, what? Tiana, you don't have to do my Cash App. To be honest, you guys' support with the Patreon is enough. If you want to support more, you can do two things. Because basically all my money in my life, outside of the Maserati payment, is going back into the business. Keep Your Distance Comedy, if you want to know the truth. The biggest bonus of that, like people saw the article and they start counting my pockets, they think I'm getting rich. It's not that. The Keep Your Distance Comedy money, if y'all want to know the truth, that is what's financing the app. When you buy tickets to Keep Your Distance Comedy, you are essentially giving more to finance the app. We literally take a percentage of every show's budget or profit and put it back into the app. And that's how we are able to finance the app. So I never want you guys to raise offerings. I just don't want that dynamic because I know that you guys' heart was in the right place. I know that. You guys are just really wanting to support, but it was causing too much commotion, especially in Discord, about people being like, he ain't y'all pastor and I'm broke too. Y'all keep giving money. Y'all keep doing this and that, and it's not right. And I was just like, so no, I'm not raising Patreon prices. The app's already going to be $5.99. It was causing Discord in the Discord, Terrence. But I just want, if you want to do more, you can always up your Patreon. You can buy Keep Your Distance. You can buy merch. Because essentially, somebody got to write those checks. The app is coming out. Matter of fact, I need to text them right now. We're waiting on the design. We're waiting on the design. Once they finish the design, they can start building it. We're just finishing up. Like we have to have the logo for on the App Store, you know. And I got to finish that design, the backsplash, the banners, all of that. And we're, me, Jay, Liz, Brennan, Tony, Valentino, we're, working on that part. So anyway, yeah, the one thing that was hard when I went away from personal stuff in the bonus episodes is to make sure you guys still felt like this was more than content Cav. Content Cav, performance Cav, it's more, and I don't want to lose that. So I'm glad the majority of y'all get it. And I also can realize that as I'm thinking about it and I'm texting my homegirl, if you don't like, and I don't want to be mean, like if you know the way the content is going, you can always leave and come back. You can skip ahead. People in the regular world have been like, oh, I'm kind of sick of the intro. And I'm like, bro, you can fast forward it. You can fast forward it, bro. You can fast forward it. Like people, sometimes it's kind of like, if I don't like the theme song to The Office, I can skip it. Why do you want the people creating, like we be having fun. We like it. Can we like it? Can we like it? Yes, Pink. It's literally 22 seconds of pew, 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 banger, banger. And we like it. We decided that we was going to do it. So again, I'm in my feelings. Kat told me to stop being in my feelings, but I be in my feelings. I'm just an artist, guys. I'm just an artist. I just want people to like me, man, You know, Dad? I just want to make sure the patron likes me. Sometimes in the industry, you feel used. You just, people complain about ads and promotion. And it's like, you give out so much free content, and those who give the least, they complain the most. And somehow, in some weird way, their voice is the loudest. And I know the majority of my fans are right here. They're right here. And you know what? I feel bad, because they give the hard-earned $5, $10, $15, depending on their Patreon rate, and they go to keep your distance, and they don't complain. They don't complain. And those people give nothing. Nothing. They complain the most. I know I'm doing too much, man. You got this, Kev. All right. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. I really do. I really do. I appreciate those who feel, you can complain, even in here. I'm always going to go with the group. Always going to go with the group. And I just want to pay attention. Sometimes I wish I could never see the comments, but then a lot of times in the comments, y'all be having the same stuff, man. Y'all be having so much funny stuff to say. Sometimes the doggone comments be going so fast, especially in the bonus episode, be going so doggone fast. So deliver it from me. I thought you were crying for real. Nah, I'm just being dumb. All right, I love y'all. I got to take a shower. Musty. I'm not musty, but I just been hot all day. You ever just take a shower because you've been hot for too long? I be hot. And you just be like, I may just start over. So anyway, I love y'all. I'll see y'all later, all right?